I'm sitting here in beautiful Mexico. Um, I'm out the markets now. I mean, trading day is over. I finished with like 3K profit, and it's a good day. But something really dawned on me, man. I really could have been here a lot sooner, and so I'm recording this to help the person who was once in my shoes, and even truthfully to help me, so I can always look back on this too. But I've been trading for over 4 years. I'm now full time. Me and my family live in Mexico, but I could have been here a lot sooner. Um, 3K day this morning, great. That's amazing. I am grateful. But I realized along the journey I had been sabotaging myself for a long time. And, because I was like doing the work, putting in the reps, like I pride myself on my work ethic. Like a lot of people know me, a lot of my students or people who know me in real life know like I'm one of the most disciplined people, period. Like a lot of my fraternity brothers, they know like James don't be playing. But the thing is, I didn't realize a lot of that work and reps, it was other problems that were disguised. And what I mean by that is like, for example, perfectionism was sitting in that, because a lot of times I would have a strategy that was good, a trading system that was good, and I'm looking for great. I might have a 2RR profitable system. Now I got to get three. I want to cover three losses. Okay, I get to three. I got to get to four. And what really got me, I actually just talked to a student of mine. We had jumped on the call, checking on him. I coached him last year, and still tapped in because that's what I do with people I coach. And we were talking. And I told him, I was like, bro, this is kind of what led me down this rabbit hole. I was like, one thing that really got me was there was a week where I had missed out on over like $18,000 in profit. And I'm not talking like this stuff is normal right now for me, because it's not. Again, I'm blessed to be in the position I am, but like those are the weeks where it's like they make like your months, or like sometimes half your month. Half your year, excuse me. And I'm like, I missed it because I'm aiming for 5+ risk to reward trades, and I saw over 4 trades go to like literally 4R in profit and back. So you talking? I was risking like 1,000 a trade on those positions. You talking over like $4,000 and then go back. And everybody say what they woulda, coulda, shoulda did. I would have closed. I would have this. That wasn't a part of my plan at the time. You know what I mean? And so I was following it. But that's a part of what I mean was like being too disciplined, being too stuck on, oh, I gotta hit this exactly, being too systematic, too mechanical. And I don't mean that because, again, the systems being systematic, mechanical, and having a repeatable process, what it does is eliminate emotions. But we still have to conquer ourselves. We still gotta, like make sure that we're not in our own way. And for me, I realized there were other things there, man. Like a lot of times there is a fear of success that we don't really realize we have. And so we'll start to sabotage. Like I noticed the closer I got to achieving certain goals, it's like I would find ways to change my trading. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I got to do this. Oh, that's not enough. I'm averaging 4 or 5 hour a month. That's not enough. Can't pass a prop from that. So let me do this. And I kept changing and tweaking things, man. And it was really messing me up. And see if I can put this thing down and rest my arm. Can y'all still hear me? Yeah, it should be good. Let's see if I can put this on my shirt. Boom. All right, that should be straight right there. I need a little hat or something, but it should be solid right here. And man, chasing perfection, like, and again, I didn't realize I was doing it, but chasing perfection, bro, like really was costing me a lot. And even down to like even down to when I moved here, because one thing people don't understand is like every time your life situation changes, it's going to affect your trading. If you have a child, if you change jobs, it may be a little, it may be a lot, but it's going to affect it. And now that I'm full time, I left my corporate job months ago. really to focus on, my physical health, my mental health. And, I could tell, God was calling me to this. Don't mean it was easy, because my main bread and butter, my system actually had blew up on me because of the war when we got down here. So I had to, go back to the drawing board and get right. And, since then I've added a lot more to my arsenal. But throughout my journey, man, all these years, I just found myself like what really got me was that one. So that one example of missing out, that's what really got me to be like, yo, at what point am I going to start capitalizing, start, making sure I get this and stop running from the success. Another one was I'm very good at making systems. And early on, this is even before that, I found myself having a bunch of trading systems, none of that fit my personality. And some of this was just like a learning curve. I really had to learn how to adapt to your personality. All the things that I help my students with now, I didn't know this stuff then, right? Nobody showed me. I kind of had to hit my head against the wall over and over and over to really learn. But I had to learn you have to adopt it to, your schedule. You have to adopt it to your personality. Certain time frames, certain personalities, you need to be on certain time frames. When you can work, you may need to be trading during certain hours and certain time frames, et cetera, right? Even certain assets that may move a little different. And man, all this stuff was eye-opening to me. And the excuse, right? Life would happen and I'd be like, oh man, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. But really, again, it was coming back to self-sabotaging, bro. I might need to get up, walk around, get a little view. Nah, I'm gonna keep getting this win, because this win feel good right now. Cause boy, I was sweating like I stole something, man. I was hot out here, you hear me? Let me check my notes for y'all too, man, cause I put some things down so this is a good one, right? So whether I was going through things like a rough patch, I might have a few losses. This is one that really got me, man. When I first really got profitable, it was after I started really making good income, started paying down my debt till eventually we got debt free, started making money from my job. I didn't really realize trading systems all are gonna go through losing stretches. And so I was getting paid, I'm making prop firm money, I'm making job money, I'm doing all this, right? I went through a losing streak, and literally I was like, all right, cool. I'm very disciplined. I thugged it out for a while, and I was like, okay, I gotta change. This ain't working no more. Dropped everything, left, and long story short, I didn't really realize everything had ebbs and flows and has an equilibrium. Again, all the things I know now and I teach, and that's why I wish I had. This is literally why I teach, because I wish I had something like this, man, to tell me. But I dropped a perfectly good system that changed it. And that wasn't the only reason, but even when I changed jobs, went to a new position, I stopped trading on the 5 minute. And I was like, I can't trade with my job, because again, I was in, a lot of meetings with directors and people like that. So I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna start swing trading. So I dropped what was working, dropped what I was making a good amount of money from, dropped what I was paying off debt and paying trips, because one, I couldn't trade it because my schedule didn't really let me trade at 5 minute anymore. If I traded it, I would be missing setups. You can't miss setups, you know what I'm saying? Because if you miss your winners, you're only gonna have losers. And so, that was a reason to change. My job was a reason to change. And I kept changing. And again, there's nothing wrong with change, but when it's constant, it's a problem. And I was letting things the losing streaks or anything like that really messed me up. And it was costing me every time I started over. Every time you start over, you reset the clock. And this is what it really clicked for me recently, was every time something changes, you're resetting that timeline you have to be profitable. You're resetting the timeline you have to be consistent, to make money, to get to your goals, to get to the other side of where you want to be. And it's kind of every time, literally example is if you're going to work out, if you're always having a cheat day or cheat meals, when the hell are you gonna really reach your goals? You're not going to. And so in trading, if you always cheating yourself, if you always starting over, because eating them cheat meals, eating them cheat days, having 2 days of eating pancakes and cookies and bullshit, is gonna set you back. And maybe somebody like myself, or further than I am, who's very fit, okay, 2-3 days won't affect you, but that's because I already have significant progress, right? Somebody who is on their journey, who's on the come up, who's trying to lose weight, who's trying to get visible abs and things like that, that's gonna knock them down. And so the same thing, it's one thing to make some money, but it's another thing to make money consistently. People don't really understand that when it comes to trading. Making money ain't hard. Making money consistently is what's challenging. Trading itself is not challenging, but it's the mentality it takes, the psyche it takes, the work ethic it takes, and also the simplicity and the acceptance and the wealth mindset it takes to truly be successful with trading that is challenging, because most people want to overcomplicate it. Most people can't sit on their hands, and it takes, being able to sit on your hands, being able to take one trade a week, 2 trades a week, you know what I mean? Or sometimes even no trades, because there's not always a quality setup. There's not going to be a trade 52 weeks out of the year. Not saying every system, but realistically, there's going to be at least 1 week where you're not going to trade. How are you going to react? There's going to be at least a little streak where you're going to lose a streak. How are you going to react? And so the key, man, is really just to understand that good is good enough. You know what I mean? Like, don't let perfection be the enemy of good enough. And that's truly what I had done for a while until it finally clicked over. And now I'm able to have, the 3K plus days, and I'm working to get more, like I'm trying to like hit a PR. And it's not even really for that. It really is just being consistent, especially because I am full time. I'm really just on consistency. I got a family, I got a wife, I got a daughter, bro. And this is my career. I want this to be my long-term career. And making money for, a day or a week is not the goal. That's not what trading is about. Again, it's about having sustainable income. Whether you want this to be a long-term income, your main income, or just something, fund you short-term, fund your retirement. But trading, when you realize that there is no perfect, it changes everything. And that's literally where the shift was for me, is like, hey, there's not going to be a perfect Jane. There's not going to be a 60%, 70% win rate that's doing, a 3, 4, 5R, right? Maybe that you can do it for a week, a month, but somebody can't do that for 2, 3, 4, 5 months. You know what I mean? Like, anybody can go on a winning streak. And I really had to accept, my good is good enough, because all I'm doing is blocking myself from greatness, holding myself back, and truly messing up myself and my family's blessings by always trying to find the perfect strategy, the perfect thing, the golden goose, when I'm sitting here on all these different systems I have, because I'm great at making them. That's why I said, remember, number 2, I realized I had all these systems that were profitable that didn't fit me. I'm like, why don't I just make it what fits me? Why do I keep making these where they don't fit me? Let me go to the appropriate time frames. Let me look at the appropriate entry time frames. Let me look at the appropriate risk management moves where maybe I'm taking partial profit, or I'm going break even, or, depending on how I want to have that system. Let me actually implement this stuff and not just say, okay, I know how to do it, and then, keep getting ate up and be left with crumbs when I can have the whole pie. And so I want y'all to, take this and, man, just learn from my mistakes, man. Don't be your own. We are our own enemies, you feel me? But we also our own heroes too. Don't let it destroy your trading. I want y'all to learn so you don't have to spend 4 years doing literally making the mistakes that I made. So, man, understand, bro, I was looking for my mic, I got it on my daggone chest. If you've had success, if you understand what you're doing, or if you're close to that breakthrough, just make sure you're not overcomplicating it. Make sure you're not overcomplicating it. Make sure you're keeping stuff as simple as possible. And if you need help, of course, you can always reach out to me. It doesn't have to be me. It could be anybody, right? But feel free to reach out to me. My information is down below if you do want help from me. I keep stuff as simple as possible because, again, this is a complex enough industry and career field that we're in. It doesn't need to be any more complex than what it already is. But you don't have to go through years of struggle. If you already have years of struggle, the same way like I've already had a lot of interviews and testimonies of my students, you don't, like my last one with Jimmy, man, he was like, man, you keep it so simple, literally a kid can understand it. You don't have to keep struggling. You feel me? Like, it's a choice. And same thing I said with myself, bro. I realized it was a choice if I kept self-sabotaging myself. And so the sooner you get past that, man, the sooner you can start having your own days where you're making, 3K or more. Even myself, like, it's a matter of just sizing up from there. So You don't have to keep struggling. Again, if you need help, feel free to reach out to me. Just please get out your own way, man. There's no need to struggle. Trust me, you will thank yourself. Your family will thank yourself, man. And remember, you don't have to keep struggling with your trading. Don't let perfection be the enemy of good enough. We are the problem, but we also are the solution.